mental concept of possibly how this would work. So how Google works is it looks for websites that are relevant to people's queries. So in your case, we wanted to make your website respond well to massage and yoga in Romsey or surrounding areas. So some issues with this is that because you're not just massaging Romsey, you're trying for multiple different things, skill set in the kind of like quite a wide area, because you travel and you're mobile. It kind of waters down any SEO that you do. So the change that we did on your Google place will definitely help, and I think that will start to show signs in a week or two, because it says, oh, this business is based in Romsey, so I would imagine that it will call up your website more for those people that live in that area, and further away from that area towards Winchester and Southampton and beyond, the less likely, because it's going to pull up massagingwinchester.com or whatever. So that's your kind of issue, mainly, that you're not just a one-hit wonder in terms of what you offer, and you're travelling. So it's going to be really tough to kind of rank number one in all three areas for all of what you do. So what I would say is that you pick things which you want to develop your business, in, or that pay well, or just areas you think would be good to rank well for. We chose yoga and massage to begin with, and their massage in particular is harder than yoga, and the easiest one after that is meditation. So I guess what we do is we just pick things in terms of what you want to get busy for, and we just optimize for those things. So let me just tell you what I did. You see all of the text within your website. Rest, relax, revive with prana, massage and yoga in Romsey, Winchester and Southampton. So I've actually put Debbie's fully equipped therapy room in Romsey. I've put Romsey within the body of the website as much as I could without it sounding like Romsey, unnatural sounding. So Google will know that this website is about what services you offer. It can tell that through the text, and it can know your location now. So we've given it what we need in terms of this is what your website is about. Now to rank site and how you can check what what Google sees, or what it takes as being your kind of most important aspect of your site. So for example, your homepage here, you notice we've got all this text and welcome. What we've done is we've overridden welcome as a page title, and you see up at the very top of the video you've got this massage and yoga in Romsey, Southampton and Winchester / holistic therapies mobile service available. So these are the most important to the left and least important to the right, but it has to make sense for a human being. It also has to include your keywords, and how we do that. Oops, I haven't logged in. Oops. Here we go. I think that was the password. Let's see if we get in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm in. So if I click on home, for example, and I edit the page, well, it sometimes does this, it freezes. I'll have to just try it again. I think when you've logged in, it sometimes just forgets where it is. Anyway, here we are. Come along now, edit. Is it crashed? I'll have to go back to the beginning. Apologies for just being so long. I'll just quickly show you how you edit that. Yeah, okay. Edit that. Oh, okay. So I've just got a slow internet connection. You come down the bottom of your page with all these splash images and things, where it says meta tags. That's what's important, really. and you see what I've done is I've put in massage, yoga and meditation in Romsey, Southampton and Winchester, Pranamays, the format, so that's what people would see under a Google listing. So they'd have your website address, page name, and then a little description, and that's what we've done for your homepage. Keywords, Romsey yoga, massage, Southampton, Winchester, Reiki class, mobile body. Possibly what we might do there is yoga, massage. Reiki's a bit too specific, isn't it? The less you put in, the better, because it makes it more specific. Yoga class. I mean, these aren't that important anymore. Keywords, they look at the links. Google look at more of the links they do, and the relevancy of the content of the pages. But the title is what's really important. This is where you're telling Google exactly what's in the website, and we can change that if you want. But I thought we'll give that a go because it's massage and yoga, which is the two things you want. Romsey is number one. Southampton and Winchester are following on in kind of importance. I'm going to come down and save that. But all of the pages will have that, and that's what you want to sort of make sure that you've got the keywords in those boxes under meta tags or meta descriptions, under the meta box basically. Okay, so that's what we did to your website. We've changed the We've changed the address here, so Google will also read that. We've got a little Google map. We've made sure that they definitely know where you are. What I've done is, for the linking texts, so for example, let's go to Atmacrea. Come along. So if I look for teachers, for example, teachers in the UK, I believe you're down at the bottom, down the street here. You see, your page is still loading, you do have a picture, but you see down here, I've put a link where it says website, and this is what's important when you make links, if you can possibly do it. See, the actual linking text itself is keywords. Now I have full control over the Atmacrea site, so I could put in what I wanted, but that's what you want. In terms of if you're going to build relationships and do link exchanges, what I would say was I was probably a bit too quick to say don't do it. I think that I would definitely suss out who's asking to do the link exchanges. If they have a really nice website, and if they have what Google call it a good page rank, basically they have a good ranking for what they do, I can tell Ali how you can see that. There's a little tool that you can plug into your internet browser, and it says this is a page rank of 6 or 7 or 8 or what have you. And if they're high, it means that Google are kind of liking what they do, and it might be a good idea to link to a few if you can have some control over the linking text and things like that. This is why I was saying to you, if you're in a business in London and doing some work and they have a blog and you say, I'd like to write an article for you to help your workforce or something, I mean, for sure, if they're a big business, they've probably got a cracking website that's got good domain authority, Google likes them. I can check it out and report back to you if you want to go that deep. But in terms of just, good networking, really, it's just like, hey, I've got something to offer you, here's a nice article, and at the end of the article you can put whatever links you want with linking text. And that's what I was saying, like, one of these links from a good domain that's not spam or kind of junk, just, trying to get links by exchanging them, will pass you lots of what they call link juice. So it has a very powerful effect on boosting your ranking. So you're better off fishing for these more classy links with control over the linking text than just doing swaps. But we also have ways of kind of devaluing theirs on your website, but that's actually getting into some quite shady territory. I don't know how you feel about that. But yeah, we can also do that if you want to exchange the links, and later on, after a few weeks. Sorry, Elijah. Wait, I'll be with you in a minute. We can. I can do something. Can you get him in the other room, please? Thanks. I can do something which devalues their link. It basically tells Google not to count it, but some people get upset by that because you've traded a link in good faith and then you've just basically done the dirty on them. But some people who don't check their links afterwards, they just go around link exchanging. But again, I mean, on the margin of dishonesty, it's like from 1 to 10, it's a 2. I don't know where you sit morally on that, but you know, a lot of people do that. Or if you want to go like 100%, you know, what they call white hat SEO, the first saying I'm saying like do articles and build relationships with people and, you know, get really nice links from good places. But that's hard work. Okay, so that's what I did, and I went around about 10 websites basically that I have control over, that has that makes sense to have a link to you in, with different keywords in it. So I think on mine, where's mine? I've done a little kind of Excel websites. I couldn't put your website itself as a bit of work I'd done because I think Dan had done the actual design, so I just put in some photographs. But you'll see another one I did, Prana Maze here, so I did the photographs, so I put some photographs in there. And down the bottom you see I've put a link. This is my link, Prana Maze. So I've got you a bit of sent you some link juice, what they call link juice, to this brand name, Prana Maze, which you don't need actually because you rank number 1 for that anyway. But massage and yoga in Romsey, I've done another one with Romsey because there are a few that I don't have control over that have got Winchester in them. So a good variety of different linking texts, and all of these help to tell Google, if you want to know about massage and yoga in Romsey, you know, these websites are all pointing to this one resource and it's likely to rank it higher. So that's what we did, and I went through all of your your links, and I tried to, with the ones that I did have control over, change them. Some that I didn't, they just got pranamay.co.uk, which is also helping. Not as much as having control over the anchor text, but you know, every link counts from a good source. Okay, I hope that explained it well. Basically, I was thinking about you the other day when I was I did some work with Archana, who runs Bhakti Marga UK, and well, pretty much I did all of her social pages and her MailChimp, and she was not into technology at all. And within a bit of coaching, she's now able to send out images, so that HTML emails promoting things and newsletters every so often, saying what's been happening and that type of thing. It really is quite simple. And possibly I was also thinking about your online form, is that there's also ways to integrate that into it, so people go onto your website, fill out a form, press send, and both you and Ali would get that information. Possibly if you want to store it on a database, if it's handy for you to have all that information, MailChimp can also deal with that. So I think for you, what I was thinking was, what you should start thinking about doing is consolidating where all of your information is going, whether it's customer data, just customer relationship management, that sort of thing. I think that's what it's called. So, you know, MailChimp does all that, or something called Google Docs you can integrate into your website, which means that you, in your Google, your Google page, your Google email splash page, you can then drive data into different kind of programs within that. But so there's a couple of options for you, but I just thought I'd say that because I think that you're getting to a point where you want a lot of things consolidated and to make it as simple and easy as possible for you to manage as your business grows. But there you go, I've done 15 minutes and Google won't allow me to upload anymore, so I'll say cheerio.